Network na-enye nsogbu. Network is stopping me. So we are nature and nature is us. So you have so many powers in you as nature able. But if you know your root and know the source of your power, that's when you can use it and manage it very well. Someone told me no case for about 10 years ago or so. Could be the only issue. Called to Sefa Biata, Sefa BH, Asa Biata, Asa BH. So after conversation, yeah. Nsiana yes go the chia ife wagodo chia na eke ihe si dị ka ọ malụ ife chia ya emelie. O mesịrị ya ihe ndị ka Sunday n'elu Monday mbụ dị court final seat ọkpọ m after that Monday either Tuesday ọkpọ m sim na case ya na-enwe for over the years. Not just ruo ebe ahụ lawyer gị si ya na aka ya dị ọcha. Emebie n'otu a nke si mebie the case. He did not pay me a dime. I did not work for him. I just told him nye chi gị ife. Oge ọ chọrọ ime ya ọkpọkwa m na phone we are na-eke esem ya. He did this exactly the way I told him. And he called me and gave me testimony. Send the account number. I didn't even send it to him. Why I did not is because that the work of nature is much, but we don't know. Unless we have all we ever wanted. We have all we ever wished for, but we don't value it. You check here, most people that are in Christian, I don't know in support of anything, but what are in support of, against any religion, manner. Don't demonize your culture and tradition. If you don't have interest in it, don't demonize it. Don't call it evil. You can practice whatever you want to practice, but don't come and tell anybody you have evil that is doing evil because the person is a traditional, has this traditional belief, a spiritualist. Ordinary befend nana, and ordinary the babu, and adibo. Why people run to church is because oge image hana ime hana nso ana achụwa gị. Ime nso ana achụwa gị ana ga-achụkata gị mekata gị ihe until ana egbu onye ahụ. People notice that they can't escape from the rot if they don't change that religion. Maka ihe ikwe na abịa ngepe na gị. What you believe is what will be following you, and what you believe in you too. Oge ndị mmadụ nchọpụtazi na ana ga-egbu gị ma gị mejọ mee nsọ ana, they ran to church. And ota ha nọsị n'ụka, they are not stand by there. Ha ka na-agakwa n'azụ aga eme ihe mbụ mkpafa na nke ndị ọdịnala. There is power in the air. There is power on the earth. There is power in the sky, which is anyanwụ a na-ekwu okwu ya. Ike dị si n'ebe niile. Know where you from and know how to control it, and know your source of power. Many things are in you. Some people Some people they will take it for granted, but when it starts happening, some of them forget it when it starts happening at you. Hi, I lost one Lord, man. It's because you're not in good time with your spirit. Man, you start regretting. You don't need to demonize your own culture. Why I always talk of Nollywood, because they are the source of this demoralizing of our culture and tradition. Because somehow I behave bido ime ha without give a watch film ebe tiri Jesus dibia menka you will not believe that it happens. How many DBS ka go na bia tie Jesus or getina? It's a brainwash. Na arụrụ gba for women. They've done it for years, and the maginator now watch ya na afuko CD. After watching it, the person believes in that. The network is very bad. Sorry, the network is bad. I don't know if you can hear me. If you call it evil. But in I watch Superman na Batman ebe ha na-efe na film ndị ọcha, you call it superhero. Na ha bụ hero ka ha bụ na ha bụlo witchcraft. Money watch a film kita Nigerian film ebe mmadụ na-efe isi na onye abụ amonsu na amonsu ka ya kasị njọ. But when you watch the nke ndị ọzọ, iwu ya no normal something na onye ahụ nwere ike. If only can efe na nlo ikpo ya no evil, is not evil. It's not evil. It's telling you nebo nwa agwu bụ ihe na-efe na no ikuku ka ọ bụ. Don't start believing that no bad thing. Whenever you fly in the dream, it means you are escaping from your enemy. Watch whenever you dream. For ndị na-alị ya na nlọ ebe ha na-efe ufe, ọ mgbe ataki karịrị gị n'alụ ife ya ọ na-egosi gị that spirit so gị bịa ụwa bụ agwa ahụ du gị wee bịa ụwa mee gị mee escape from it. Sometimes nụcha ike bụ gị ife, it means na agwụ ebu nwa agwụ bịalise ebu gị as the son or the daughter. Mana ndị ụka ma Nollywood I make a malo no amonsu kebo. You are not anything related to amonsu. Amonsu is good. You have good amonsu and bad amonsu. You have a white winch, you have black winch, you have red winch. It depends on where you belong, and it depends on your aim. Some people are naturally amonsu. Some people ya neighbor, you have often nuche. What of this thing happens now? The next thing the thing happens. You don't know that it's rich. Or winch cob. You mean no neighbor amonsu, but not a bad one. But the ones that normally happens when you think of it and it comes to happen, but the bad ones, because you don't know how to control that. You use that your energy, turn it to positive one instead of negative. You don't know when it comes to you how to stop it from happening if it's bad ones. Even before I became a DB, it happens to me regularly, and it happens to many of you, but you don't know how to manage and ezigbo training about it. Mark yes we kwado onwe gị cannot control the spirit. Now everybody believes in ofi due to your two brainwashed. People are posting number 1 million on post big on our Facebook. Now everybody over na fab 1 million. And many of you say no 1 million. You've done here basali million, you go million. 5 times, 100 times, it doesn't work out. And you're not thinking of something else. You're not asking yourself, why doesn't it work? Or sinaka onye lụrụ ya go sinaka gị wansị na-ebu 1 million. Are you really from water or not? This happens when you lost. Welcome. This happens when you're lost. Ihe ọbụla ebu, you don't need anybody to tell you n'ebe ihe a. Dibịa na-agbalụ gị afa, ị na-agbalụ onwe gị, ị na-eji uche gị na-agba. Asị gị na-ebu 1 million. You don't need to be told na-ebu 1 million. Something must have been happening to you over the years that made you believe that I'm actually from water. Asị gị na-ebu nwa enu ana, nwa aja ana ka ebu. Something must be happening to you iji gosi gị that ịbụ nwa aja ana. But due to you don't know your roots, now you've been in the church for a long time, you don't even know, nobody told you. Anything they tell you, you believe it. It's bad. I used to tell people, when the dibia is right and when it's wrong. And when you hear dibia, for the moon, dibia does everything. Dibia ade everybody will be jedebe. Ike jedebe never. Ike onyozo jedebe never. There's something that this dibia will do that this one will not do. And there's something that how many of you know the history of your village or any date in your village? None of you knows it. Some knows it too. You don't know that before you go to Dibia. You have to go to Dibia are wise ones. Back in the days, if I may be nobody. DBS dying with kings. DBS are not poor people. Because many people, Nollywood they may go no man na DBS nebino na akaleka. Asika ejecho ezemmili, asina ezemmili be na one kind mud house, one kind this dirty place. It's not that way you think it is. Well, let me tell you, I know why I'm not, I didn't specify on something, one thing. I just name it to say on Aka. Now, areas that you people are following it. Many of you people are following it. I am MJ Metusi Aka. Now, DBS are the most rich people on earth as of then. Ega ihe jama ndị nwere ego n'ogbo bụ Ogba-afa. 1. Na nwaanyị one ha nụrụ. 2. Then and now are not the same. Now you make inwe ụlọ dị iche iche, gbaa moto dị iche iche, inwe investment. It's not that way then. Ọ bụrụ ka o si dị oge ahụ. Oge ahụ bụ ihe ga-enwe amani iji ego bụ ji, ọba ji gị ju ọfụma na nwaanyị onye nụrụ. And mind you, at that time, no dibia na aka anụ nwa when ndị na-anụ 7 and so on. That is the essence of marrying more than 1 wife and 2 wives. Or blood the way you think it is. It's not because this person is not doing well. It's not why people marry 2 or 3 wives. Then ihe ji eme ya ụta ahụ bụ ihe ji ama ndị kpara akụ. That is it. Oge ahụ ndị dibia Ogba-afa na-eju eju. Ndị dibia na-anụ ọtụtụ nwaanyị iji gosi na ha bụ ndị nji ego. And ndị dibia communicates with the kings only. Or they hard to see onye dibia not dining with poor people. So why is it that in Hollywood they may go no peluna dibia will pour somebody. They are poor men. If you can mmadụ na dibia emeli ha lụọ ụlọ isi dibia nke a n'ọlụ ahụ na onye ọbụ ego nka dibia ọ na-alụzi ụlọ. Dibia the rich. Okay, a dibia has the power to make you rich, but you don't want the dibia to be rich too. Does it show that you're not more? You're not. Then amalmoga and our grandfathers them na-eme ihe dibia. Ị ga-adịrọ iwelu ji bịa. Ji bụ ego to them. Ikpolu ji bịa iwetasa ihe akọtasị n'ugbo iwetali ya omelu gị ihe ọ ga-emelu gị. Mmanya ọkụ adịrọ like that then. I can remember. So you will tell you those things, those items with Oji or Lolo girl, they doesn't collect money. Yes, they doesn't collect money because there was no money then. Ego doesn't have value than here will tell you. Mbega butelugi nkataji or aboji. Ebutelugi aboji sigiji lo. Calculate jino nende na aboji times it to know how much it is. Well, Nollywood make a mad that the baby just do something for you and tell you to go. It doesn't work like that. You believed it because you don't know your root. You believed it because you were not told anything about it. Stop believing on what you don't have experience on. Make I check wetin I dey cook. Make I check wetin I dey cook. Yes, I got elu nwoke na nwanyị. Asị m ka metụ those things on because it's really quite disturbing. The kind of message m na dey enweta most of the times. Na-ajụzi ndị nke a nọkwa n'ụwa. Okay, if mmadụ look at the price iji agba afọ na-ene gị anya nna na onye a na-charge too much. Ị mara ihe eji agba afa mgbe gboo? Fine evening, mmiri ọma ekene m gị. Ị mara ego na-eji agba afa mgbe gboo? When you calculate how many yam ebutelu gị, ị mara ihe ọwọtụ. Welcome. Then it's easier na 3,000 the much. Mbe say. You see not the much. For the nana 10,000. When the nana 20 naira, when the nana 200 naira. Some people they make free self. Depends on what you and your spirit are signed. So many of you really need the Agaba-afa self. So many of you will spirit in Agaba-afa on its own. Before things happens, more gabago sigin before me. But due to not believe so much, you don't believe in ordinary. You don't believe in there is something behind. There is spiritual spirit in you. Evening, welcome. That's why Iji Imalona no Ozika and Ezigimbo more. Ego sichage here, you take it as in there is nothing. Someone called me some time ago, someone that now lost in law. They lost in law, mother, Simba Afa Kamal, Bassa Fasiada. No one other than you know. I seem Korean be Mamma when you Korean be Monsieur and Mamma Lord, the exact person. What I know is that no one other than you know. Osimoke, Kego, and way ago, Osimoke. But you must Ngabwan more the particular his own family, call more name Piak or here. Come, Monsieur. Olonya be one at your house, you'll be happy. Osimon by not your lemon. 2 weeks to 3 weeks later, and pay again. He was so ashamed to call me and tell me. and you have the solution, but you can't do it. Because if you do that, no matter you pray, and that is it. Sometimes you don't need prayer, you need something to help that prayer. You need to work on something. You need to fix something somewhere before your prayers will be answered. Although some people are blessed, whenever they speak, it happens. But if you speak to yourself for it to happen, it doesn't manifest. Or that manifest, everything happens for a reason. Chinkelu dibia marihoji ke dibia. Chinkepe no gi wa blood dibia marihoji ke gi wa blood dibia. Agazielon. Asụlọ mmadụ aga n'ụka. Asụlọ mmadụ aga na any asụlọ I believe now. No, stay. Asụlọ you shouldn't believe on whatever you want to believe. I'm saying you shouldn't demonize your culture and tradition because nke ọzọ bịara abịa and mbịambịa ya narịrị. Even if it takes time, what I know is that it must surely go one day. That's ihe ga-ama. If you discover yourself and know the kind of person you are, things will not be hard the way it is for you. But people will be dying around you because you have not discovered that you in you. Remember the onya. When they onyinye atubinile, commanding spirit. If you command something to happen, you don't know the source of that power. You don't know where it's from. You don't know how to use it. Omeziege, oblo sosi bo mmadụ no lelia, mmadụ mejọ gị so onye mmadụ na-ata gị na mma. Are you happy na ọ dị adịrị onye ahụ na mma? But finding who you are, can you use that your power positively? It will be hard for you because you believe so much in church. You discover that when somebody offends you, even if you don't say anything to the person, madu mejo halagi, aji yemewenya, bad spirit, one kind spirit ga it's a spirit in you. You have a spirit of vengeance. You need to know how to control that spirit. You need to know how to make that spirit in that avenge to do the good things. And that is it. I got zero on Ezemmili and then I I'm going for see you people next time. I got zero working on Kija and Blue Jogazi. I call your Gazi on Molia. Ija and Blue Jamily.